Hey guys, welcome back. Let's talk about a potential matchup between Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. Jon Jones recently in the media hinted at this matchup for July. Stipe Miocic has also been throwing out hints for this matchup. So let's talk about how this fight might go down. Stipe Miocic is the former UFC heavyweight champion. He's a former NCAA Division I wrestler. He currently has the record in the UFC for heavyweight with the most title defenses, with 3. He has an MMA record of 18 wins and 4 losses. Before the Daniel Cormier loss at UFC 226, Stipe was on a 6-fight win streak. Stipe just might be the greatest UFC heavyweight ever. He definitely is in that discussion. He has good wrestling, he has knockout power, good boxing. I think Stipe has good fight IQ. He does fight against her weaknesses. We saw that in the Francis Ngannou fight. He repeatedly took Ngannou down, controlled him, and dominated him in that fight. But he's also exciting and does go for the finish. Extreme competitor, extreme will to win. Jon Jones is the current UFC light heavyweight champion. He's a true mixed martial artist. His fight style is a mixture of everything. He adapts to his opponents in the cage. He has great technical, diverse striking. He has dominant wrestling. He has a strong clinch game. He's very creative in the way he delivers damage. Jon has an MMA record of 24 wins and 1 loss, 1 no contest. I've stated this before, he's basically undefeated. Jones, like Stipe, goes for the finish, fights against your weaknesses. He's durable and tough as hell. Jon is one of those guys that you have to kill to defeat in the cage. He's dominated light heavyweight, and there's been talk for some time of him moving up to heavyweight. His frame can support it. He's 6'4". And check this out, guys. Jon has a 4.5-inch reach advantage over Stipe Miocic. Stipe has an 80-inch reach, and Jon Jones has an 84.5-inch reach. So like I said, his frame definitely supports heavyweight, but supporting it and fighting at heavyweight are 2 different things. Jon, to my knowledge, walks around when he's not cutting weight at around 235 pounds. That's pretty much at his heaviest. I would imagine if he's going to fight Stipe, he's going to bulk up a bit more. At one point, Jon went through like a powerlifting phase. I think he got in the 240s. And he looks super jacked. But like I said, just because you can get to a heavier weight, it doesn't mean that it's your optimal weight. Who knows how the bulk would affect Jon Jones in the cage. Stipe's a natural heavyweight. He's been competing as a heavyweight for years. He's performed exceptionally well. Stipe is a very, very dangerous opponent for Jon Jones. Overall, I do think that Jon Jones is the more skilled fighter. I think Jones has better overall stand-up. He's more diverse, more crafty, more technical. Stipe, I think, has the more raw power. The wrestling, I think, will cancel itself out. Jon has pretty phenomenal wrestling for being that he doesn't have a heavy background in it. Submission game, I'm going to have to give to Jon Jones. Toughness is about equal. Stipe is an absolute dog. We've seen Jon Jones take big punches at light heavyweight. He is susceptible to being tagged. What's going to happen when Stipe Miocic hits him? Is he going to be able to take those power shots on the chin from a true heavyweight and a guy who knocks people out? That's a big question. The thing is with Jon Jones, I think that he is indeed a very special athlete. I think he's 100% capable of doing the unlikely, moving up in weight and beating a heavyweight killer. The possible heavyweight greatest of all time, Stipe Miocic. I think Jon's that good. But at the same time, Stipe is extremely good. There are going to be heavyweight big shots being thrown from a guy who knocks people out consistently. Stipe can do the impossible and be the first person to stop Jon Jones. I think that is very possible at heavyweight. If I had to pick a winner for this match at heavyweight, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Jon Jones impresses once again and gets the W against Stipe Miocic in his first outing at heavyweight. But it's not going to be a walk in the park. I don't think it's going to be a squash match. It's not going to be a win without big hurdles. Stipe's a gamer and he's super dangerous with the ability to finish Jon Jones. So if this fight goes down, guys, this is super exciting for the fans. I really hope they finalize this match. Can Jon Jones be as dominant at heavyweight as he's been at light heavyweight? If he can dominate at heavyweight and claim that title, I would say without question that Jon Jones is the greatest fighter of all time. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this breakdown. Those are my thoughts on this matchup. Please feel free to let me know what you think in the comments section. Who would you have winning this fight and why? Thanks for watching this segment. I'll catch you guys in the next one.